Countdown to Profit. How to get everything you need from your business so you can have everything you want in your life sooner instead of later. Why does one business owner make a fortune while another business owner with the same product or service just get by? What do wealthy business owners know that sets them apart? How do you transform a normal business into a true wealth-building asset? If you're hungry to grow and ready to take your business to the next level sooner instead of later, this is the information you need. Warning: viewing this video will forever change the way you see your business. Proceed at your own risk. Dear friend and fellow entrepreneur, how do you jumpstart a business empire? What principles do you rely on? What strategies do you use to zoom past competitors? How do you attract so much business you have no choice but to grow? What little shifts or small adjustments can you make that lead to explosive growth? What plan do you follow? How do you do it? Let me be blunt. This is important, so I'll get straight to the point. You're not in business to get by or just make a living. No one is. You're in business because you buy into the American dream. You're in business because you want things. You want the freedom to call your own shots. You want the independence to do what you want when you want. And if you ever decide to do something else, you want the freedom and the money it takes to do whatever that happens to be. There are good reasons to be in business, and one of the best is that owning a business gives you a chance to earn as much as you want and live as you choose with no concerns over money or the future. In other words, owning a business gives you a chance to have the life you want. But earning a fortune in business isn't easy. Sometimes it's a challenge just to survive. New businesses fail at an alarming rate, and companies that survive the first few years and stay in business seldom, if ever, live up to the owner's expectations. But it doesn't have to be that way. For some business owners, every year is a great year. For them, competition doesn't matter. The economy isn't a factor. This happens all the time. Proof is everywhere. In every market, for every product, some companies do remarkably well. Customers and clients drive past competitors and stand in line to do business with them. And for every business with customers waiting in line, dozens of other companies fight and scratch and claw for survival and still never meet the owner's expectation. Why? What's the secret? What do people who own exceptional businesses know that others don't? What do they do that attracts customers like a giant magnet? What makes them exceptional? Here's what the experts say. According to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, the number one reason new businesses fail so often is the owner's lack of knowledge on how to build a business and lack of the number one skill it takes to grow a business, the ability to generate a continuous stream of people contacting you ready to do business. Bottom line, find a more effective way to attract customers and close sales, and your business will grow. Getting customers and making sales is the key to growth and profit. With enough customers, you have the cash to build your business to any size you want. Without enough customers, you simply run out of gas. And websites, computers, employees, and inventory won't make any difference. This message is about you getting all the customers you want and all the cash flow you need to solve any business problem and grow your business to any size you want. Everything you're about to see will help you build your business. This will help you sell more of your product or service. You may want to take notes, and you are welcome to download this video so you can review it anytime. My name is Russell Martino. I am a direct marketing expert. I'm the guy you call when you want to sell more of your product or service and don't want to waste time trying to figure out how to make it happen. I build lead generation systems that attract customers and make selling easy. I advise business owners who want a business profitable enough to fund internal growth, fund outside investment, and fund wealth accumulation. As an owner, investor, and advisor, I've been doing this for over 30 years. My strategies and techniques have raked in over $500 million in direct sales and counting. People I work with often have big wins, like the distributor who did over $250,000 in sales in about 90 days, sending 68 people a 2-page letter and a 17-minute video. And that was just the beginning. Or the chiropractor who chalked up over $100,000 in business in 7 weeks. 3 years later, he hasn't changed a thing. The same strategy keeps patients coming in and signing up for treatment programs right now today. or the retail outlet that raked in $100,000 in sales in a single day and another $100,000 within 3 weeks, following a simple strategy that cost about $200 to implement and not a penny spent on paid advertising. Or the manufacturer, we got over $1 million in free publicity. Within 6 months, that free publicity skyrocketed sales by over $100,000 a month. Or what became the most successful outpatient medical imaging business of its type in the United States, doing over $9 million in sales the first year in business in a fiercely competitive market without a penny of paid advertising. This business grew to 8 locations, generating $75 million in annual revenue, and was purchased by an investment group backed by Wachovia Bank for $80 million cash. I mention this not to impress you, but because we don't know each other very well yet, and I want you to know that I know what I'm talking about. I've helped a lot of business owners make a lot of money. With this said, here's what I have for you in this short video. First, you get the inside scoop on how the wealthiest business owners in America think about business and on what they do to build a business that makes them rich. I'll explain the 3 guiding principles the most successful business owners in America use to build great companies and amass huge fortunes. Learn the principles, apply them, and your business will grow. Take this seriously, and the next 12 months may turn into your most profitable 12 months ever. But just knowing principles won't get the job done. They say knowledge is power. I say bull. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential. The power comes from what you do with what you know. Einstein said, nothing happens until something moves. If all you want is fodder for conversation, just learn the principles and call it a day. But it takes more than principles to build a great business. Strategy and tactics move things forward. Strategy and tactics turn ideas into sales. With the right principles and the right strategy and tactics that make things happen, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. Blow past sales goals. Get your best prospects calling you. Launch new products. Open new territory. Have your best year ever. Everything is in your reach. To demonstrate how principles, strategies, and tactics move a business forward, we'll take a look at 3 short case studies. Each case study shows what can happen when you apply the principles and take the right steps. You see how to generate a flood of sales and cash flow, and you see a few ways I help real businesses generate millions of dollars in sales over a short time. To wrap up, I'll explain how to make your marketing instantly more effective. And I'll give you details on a marketing system powerful enough to attract all the business you want. Now, onward. Every year, Forbes magazine does an issue on the wealthiest Americans, and every year there's a piece of information most find surprising. 78% of the wealthiest Americans started from scratch. They had no special advantage, no rich uncles, no magic wands. They face the same challenges and obstacles you and I and every business owner face today. Payroll, accounting, employee issues, cash flow, inventory, marketing and sales, customer service. The list is endless. It's enough to make you crazy. And with all those challenges, they beat the odds. They knocked it out of the park. While similar companies struggled, they built great companies and huge fortunes. I'm not saying it's easy, but I am saying you can do it. A lot of very rich people who fly around on private jets today struggled for years before they figured out how to build a great business. But once they figured it out, there was no turning back. From the outside looking in, it looks like magic. An ordinary business transforms into an extraordinary one, often in record time. But there's no magic to it. Planning, principles, strategy, tactics, and good old-fashioned work are what make it happen. This is how the job gets done. So, if you want to go from good to great, if you want to knock it out of the park, if you want a shot at the big leagues, this is your best first step. You need to be able to generate business and make sales anytime you want. This is vital because when you can do business and make sales anytime you want, your business can grow to any size you choose. Of course, this is obvious, but being obvious makes it no less true. And if it's so obvious, why do so many businesses struggle? Why do so many business owners engage in random acts of marketing? Why do so few have a strategic plan to grow the business? Why is opportunity missed so often? Why no systems, processes, and procedures to move the business forward? The answer is simple. Knowing what you want does not give it to you. Knowing you want a great business that gets better every year is not a strategy to get it. Every business has 3 things in common. The business didn't become great until the owner 1. Developed a master plan they followed, 2. Stopped missing opportunity to make easy sales, and 3. Developed a systematic way to attract people who want to do business with them. There's a right way and a wrong way to do anything. Show up, work hard, and you may do just fine. But show up, work hard, and do all the right things, and you can get rich, or a whole lot richer, if that's what you want. The difference between doing okay and knocking it out of the park boils down to how well you apply certain principles in your business. The principles are strategic planning, no missed opportunity, and systematic customer attraction. First, let's take a look at the principle of strategic planning. The better you plan, the more profitable you become. If you want more business, you need a better plan. If you want to double sales, you need a better plan. If you want higher profit and more disposable income, you need a better plan. No one builds a great business by accident. Like anything of value, a great business is planned and built step by step. Ask yourself these questions. What are your most important goals? What do you want to achieve in your business over the next 3 years? How will you do it? What obstacles stand in your way? How will you deal with those obstacles? What is your step-by-step process to reach your goal? Why do you think this process will work? Is there a better way? How do you measure your success? How do you know if you're on track? A good strategic plan considers all this and more. Good planning is essential. The better you plan, the better your chances of getting what you want. It's that simple. Think through everything. Plan strategically, act purposefully, and your business grows. This is the principle of strategic planning. Now let's look at the second principle, the principle of no missed opportunity. This is simple and straightforward. Missing opportunity is terrible. Not spotting opportunity costs you money. Spotting and developing opportunity puts money in your pocket. If your business is like most, you sat on a fortune of overlooked opportunity. Not noticing it cost you that fortune. You work too hard to miss easy sales. When you adopt the principle of no missed opportunity, you see your business in a different light. There are probably a dozen ways to sell your product or service you've never considered. But what if there are only 2 or 3? Why not make those sales too? Market leaders constantly look for new ways to reach people. They find new ways to sell their product or service. They find customers or clients in places competitors never look. They develop streams of revenue from sources competitors don't even know exist. Imagine your advantage. Find overlooked opportunity in your business. Develop that opportunity and your business grows. Overlooked opportunity is always there. I know because I help business owners spot it and turn it into cash all the time. Developing unrecognized opportunity brought a furniture retailer I helped $100,000 in sales in a single afternoon, and another $100,000 in sales over the next 3 weeks. Developing unrecognized opportunity landed another client a $70,000 sale in 3 days, and 3 times that over the next 90 days. Imagine doing an extra $250,000 in sales over the next 3 months. This is exactly what happened for my client. Developing an overlooked opportunity brought a law firm I helped haul in over $2 million in legal fees over 18 months by sending out about 50 letters a week. These sales could have been made any time. The opportunity was always there. I just pointed it out and showed the owners how to turn the opportunity into cash. The case studies give you some detail on how to do this for yourself. So far, we've discussed the principle of strategic planning and the principle of no missed opportunity. Now let's look at the principle of customer attraction. You can ignore planning and survive. You can miss opportunity and still make a profit. But without customers, sales, and cash flow, the business dies. This is non-negotiable. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce report is right. The number one reason a business struggles is the owner's lack of knowledge and one vital skill it takes to make a business grow: the ability to generate a continuous stream of prospects contacting you to do business. Wealthy business owners know this and act on it every day. They know that without sales, your business dies. They know customer attraction is top priority. They know that with enough customers, you reach your goals and get what you want. So customer attraction is always a top priority. This is the principle of customer attraction. It is the exact opposite of build it and they will come. Sit back and wait for the phone to ring and you go broke. Go after business every day and the sky's the limit. Adopt the principle of customer attraction. Make customer attraction a top priority. Do this and you'll discover more and more ways to attract customers and make sales. Everything you need to double your business, triple your income, and quadruple your net worth is available to you right now. It's in your reach. The key to make it happen is to recognize the opportunity is real and make up your mind to make it happen. Once you decide to grow, your next step is to put principles to work in your business. The better you apply the principles, the faster your business grows. Another big lesson you learn studying the most profitable businesses is don't pocket all your profit. Invest a portion of your profit back into your business. This gives you the cash it takes to work on your business and not just in your business. Strong companies that dominate markets hire the best people. The owners are quick to call in experts to solve problems and develop systems to improve the business. It takes money to make a business better. Invest a percentage of your profits back into your business to fund improvements, and before you know it, your business is rock solid and profits are through the roof. Another thing you learn studying the most successful businesses is find your sweet spot. Make your first goal to hit your sweet spot every month. Your sweet spot is your ideal operating capacity. It's the amount of business you can handle every month without increasing fixed overhead. Most businesses underperform. They miss the sweet spot by a country mile. The result is devastating. It's like bleeding profit through an open wound. Operating below ideal operating capacity means you can do more business without increasing fixed cost. And that is a perfect prescription for profit. How much more business can you do each month without having to buy equipment, hire people, or get a bigger facility? How many more sales would it take to hit your sweet spot? Your answer is a realistic growth goal for your business. Once you determine your sweet spot, the next step is to figure out how to make those sales and hit your sweet spot every month. Success is no accident. Sure, sometimes you get lucky, but to hit your sweet spot every month, you need a plan to get customers and make sales anytime you want. You need a process to reach customers and get them to see the value of doing business with you. You need a plan to attract business and make sales anytime you want. This is how great companies become great companies. This is how you do it. And this is a far cry from how most companies market and sell. Most companies do what every other company in their niche does, and most companies do about average. But you're not in business to be average. Your business gives you a chance to have all the money you need to do anything you want in your life, and that's why you take risk and work like crazy. If you want average results, just do what most companies do and you have it. But if you want exceptional results, you have to do what exceptional companies do. Exceptional companies always hit the sweet spot because they have a good plan and they doggedly work that plan until the cash register rings like Christmas bells. They look for opportunity and never miss a chance to do business. They have a process to attract customers and make sales anytime. With the right mindset and these things in place, you can hit your sweet spot every month and always have cash to fund growth, make investments, or do anything you want. Now, onward to the case studies. These case studies are short and to the point. Each is an example of what can happen when you see opportunity in a business, know how to turn it into cash, and act. These strategies are powerful. They work and can be made to work for any business with any product or service at any price point, no exceptions. As you listen, think about your business. Imagine how you would apply the principles and strategies to generate sales and cash flow for yourself. The first case study shows how recognizing opportunity and acting on it can bring you a lot of business fast. In this instance, over $100,000 in sales in one day and $100,000 more over the next 3 weeks. This business was struggling. The owner didn't know what to do. He had a showroom full of inventory, good employees, and no customers. On examination, I discovered this trendy retail furniture boutique had a complete customer list they had never contacted. Solving the problem suddenly became easy. We invited 300 past customers to a unique special event. They would meet artisans who designed the furniture, enjoy wine and cheese, and see new treasures just waiting for them. A gala affair for special people who love unique, handmade furniture. In other words, we invited past customers to come back and spend money. And they did. Over $100,000 in sales was completed that evening and another $100,000 over the next 3 weeks. And not a penny was spent on newspaper ads, radio, or television. Your takeaway? Customer lists are solid gold. Connecting with past customers is often the best way to generate a big surge of business and referrals. When was the last time you connected with people who honor you with their business? If you contact them next week, what would you say? What would you offer? What would you invite them to do? Give this some thought and you may see new ways to do business. $200,000 plus in sales over 3 weeks for a small retailer is good by any standard. Well worth the effort. Imagine how you can use this idea in your business. Our next case study demonstrates the power of getting happy customers to tell your story for you. This product is a high-efficiency industrial lighting system that cut monthly electrical bills about 50%. The savings are enormous. The client wanted to enter a new market and sell lighting systems to new car dealers, but it's a difficult market to crack. New car dealership owners are hard to reach, and the people you can reach can't approve the purchase or sign the check. When I came on the scene, exactly one sale had been made. The owner's friend, who owned a big Ford dealership, had purchased the system, and he was saving over $8,000 a month off of his electricity bill. The customer was so happy, he wrote a glowing endorsement letter that my client had stuck in a drawer and forgotten. Seeing the opportunity and knowing how to turn it into cash, I arranged for our happy customer to tell his story on camera. The 17-minute video was perfect. He told his story, he mentioned the $8,000 monthly savings, he explained why everyone loves the new lighting, and that was that. The video, a 2-page letter, and a business card were sent to 68 new car dealers in the greater Houston area. The response was instant. A $70,000 sale was made the first week. Within 90 days, an additional $200,000 in business was complete. With follow-up letters and phone calls, over 6 months, nearly $1 million in business was conducted. Get the right message to the right people, and this is what can happen. Your takeaway? Get happy customers to tell your story, and don't waste time telling your story to anyone who can't say yes. We delivered the message on video, sent by direct mail. It took 3 weeks from the first hello until everything was in the mail. The ROI was off the charts. The results were phenomenal. The client tried to get results on his own. He wasn't satisfied, but he was committed to growing. In this case, his primary guiding principle was, if you can't get the results you want fast enough on your own, don't give up. Call in an expert who can. The final case study shows what can happen when you stand out from competitors and connect with people who can clearly benefit from your product or service. Here we go. It takes 3 things to sell more of your product or service. 1, you have to get noticed by someone who can benefit from what you do. 2, your message has to hold attention so you can say what's important and your prospect can decide if they want what you've got. And 3, your offer has to be accepted. Get all 3 right and results can be quick and dramatic. This strategy put over $2 million in my client's account over 18 months. The client was a small law firm looking for personal injury clients. Sending letters to accident victims had stopped working. Sign-ups fell from 2 or 3 new cases a week to 2 or 3 new cases a month. The problem was competition. People would get 20 to 30 letters within 1 week of an accident. No wonder client intake had dropped. The challenge was to stand out, get noticed, and to deliver a message people respond to. But how do you stand out from the crowd? How do you get people to give you their attention? How do you connect? How do you get them to ignore competitors? In this case, the answer was a 4-page special report printed on yellow paper titled, Tricks and Traps Insurance Companies Use to Cheat Accident Victims Out of What They Should Rightfully Receive. No letter was sent, just the report in the form of a self-mailer with no envelope. Tricks and Traps explained 12 ways insurance companies cheat accident victims out of lawful settlements and gave tips on how to find a good lawyer. The client's photo and an invitation to contact him were on the back page. Results were immediate. Like the letters, Tricks and Traps was sent to about 50 people a week. Unlike the letters, the special report on bright yellow paper routinely brought in 5 to 7 new clients a week. Over 18 months, these low-value cases brought the firm over $2 million in fees. This is what can happen when you get noticed by the right people and deliver a compelling message. This strategy works for any business. There are probably a dozen ways to make this work for your product or service, and every one is a potential source for new business. Other than 1 paragraph on the back page, Tricks and Traps had nothing to say about the law firm. The message was all about the prospect, and that's why it worked. Here's your takeaway. People do things for their reasons, not yours. Focus your message on what's important to your customer, and you get noticed. Anything short of that is a poor use of resources. Okay, the key points we've covered so far are: random activity seldom yields anything of value. Plan everything. 2. Missing opportunity is terrible. Find ways to make easy sales. 3. Non-stop customer attraction is the key to sales, profit, and growth. 4. Maximum profit comes from hitting your sweet spot every month. And 5. Reinvest a portion of your profit back into your business. Call in experts to help you grow. Now, as promised, let's discuss the one thing you can do to instantly improve your marketing. Then I'll give you information on a marketing system powerful enough to get you all the business you want anytime. Here we go. To double your sales, triple your income, and quadruple your net worth, here's what has to happen. You have to attract more customers. You have to close more sales. You have to do more business. You need two things to make this happen. You need the right message, and you need to get that message to a lot of people who can do business with you. First, let's talk about your message, then how to get that message to all the right people. There are two approaches to sell anything: the "it's all about me" approach and the "it's all about you" approach. The all about me approach goes like this: my company is great. My product is great. My logo is great. My employees are great. My building is great. My dog is great. We take pride in what we do. We have been in business 100 years. We win awards. We have a great slogan. We are open all day. We are located here. Visit my website. Do business with me because I want you to do business with me. The core message of all about me marketing is, it's all about me. But does that get the job done? When the law firm asked for help, the first thing I did was look at the letter going to accident victims. It was what you'd expect. The message was all about the law firm, how long they'd been in business, their great qualifications, and so on. When I changed that message from all about the company to all about the customer, my client hauled in $2 million in fees. Tricks and traps insurance companies use to cheat accident victims is all about the customer. That's why it worked. You care about things important to you. Your customers are the same. Focus your message on what your prospects care about, and you have their attention. Develop the right message, deliver that message to the right people, and your business can grow to any size you want. You can hit your sweet spot every month. Your profits will grow, and you can make it look easy. Reaching the right people with the right message is how the imaging center I helped launch did $9 million in business in a highly competitive market the very first year. It's how the law firm raked in an extra $2 million in fees. It's how a struggling nutrition company I helped increase sales over $100,000 a month with no paid advertising. Reaching the right people with the right message is how the furniture retailer added $200,000 in sales over 3 weeks without a penny in paid advertising. It's how the industrial lighting company added $1 million in sales over 6 months, and the list goes on. Get the right message to the right people often enough, and there's no limit to what you can do. Make your message about something your prospects care about, and you get noticed. Make your message compelling, and people you want to do business with will contact you. This is what marketing is all about, and this is how to make your marketing instantly better. Focus on your customer. Make your message about your customer, and your customer notices. Deliver your message to enough people, and your business grows. This is how you get everything you need from your business so you can have everything you want in your life. And there are two ways to get the job done: the hard way and the smart way. The hard way is to try to do all the work yourself. The smart way is to not struggle trying to figure it all out. The smart way is to get expert help developing the right message and have a systematic way to get your message to all the people you want to do business with. Earlier, I promised you information on a marketing system powerful enough to attract business anytime you want. Now it's time to make good on that promise. The key to building your business is to get the right message to the right people. This is exactly what the Profit Throttle Marketing System can do for you. This system takes the guesswork out of marketing. Let's take a quick look at what the system can do for you. Then I'll explain how it works and how to get any questions you may have answered right away. Here's what the system will do for you. The Profit Throttle Marketing System puts you in control. You can attract customers anytime. You can generate business and cash flow. No more feast or famine. No more slow periods. No more costly downtime. You can hit your sweet spot. You get the maximum return for time spent in your business, and you impress your banker with big bank deposits. This system makes selling easy. Your prospects will see you as an expert. They see your product as a way to get something they want. They want to do business with you before you ever speak with them. No more begging for appointments. No more lengthy meetings. No more telling the same story over and over. No hard sell. With the Profit Throttle marketing system, you can handpick who you want to do business with. Every customer or client can fit the profile of your best customers, clients, patients, or patrons. The system makes your life easy. You never have to worry about how to get business. Problem solved. The system is that powerful. The Profit Throttle system gets the right message to the right people, and consistently getting your message to the right people is the key to everything. The Profit Throttle marketing system was inspired by the work of Peter Drucker. Drucker, the most influential business advisor in American history, taught 1. The single goal of the company is to create a customer. 2. The purpose of marketing is to generate interest in the product or service. 3. The purpose of sales is to turn that interest into money. 4. The aim of marketing is to make selling unnecessary. And 5. The job of marketing is to develop messages and offers to attract prospects and develop interest in the product or service. In other words, reach the right people, deliver the right message, and the people you would love to do business with contact you ready to go, because your marketing does most of the selling. Ideally, people you want to do business with contact you with one question: how do I get your product or service right now? This is the goal. Making this happen is what the Profit Throttle marketing system is all about. Here's how the Profit Throttle system can help you build your business. The Profit Throttle marketing system gets the right message to the right people every day. It's like having a team of skilled salespeople making contacts and telling your story all day long. The system has 2 parts. Part 1 is creating the right message. Part 2 is getting that message in front of everyone on the planet you want to do business with. The right message is the message your prospective customers, clients, patients, or patrons notice and respond to. It's as simple as that. The right message gets attention. The right message gets your prospects to realize doing business with you is so strongly in their best interest, it would be a mistake not to. The right message is compelling. The right message moves people to act. Here's an example. If you sell widgets and your message is, buy my widgets because I've sold widgets for years and I want you to buy my widgets, no one listens and no one cares. But widget buyers are quick to notice. If the message is, are poor quality widgets murdering your profit? Famed widget expert reveals 3 secrets to double widget life and cut widget costs 50% overnight. You notice things you care about. You notice things that affect you. When a message promises to answer a burning question or solve a problem you want solved, you notice. If the message presents a solution you like, you often take the next step. Your customers are the same. Talk about their interest and you have their attention. Talk about anything else and the mind wanders. Interviews, special reports, consumer guides, and webinars are just a few good ways you can deliver information that gets noticed and gets a response. The first step in the Profit Throttle system is to develop your unique message. A message so interesting your prospects notice and so meaningful they respond. Once your message is ready, step 2 is to get your message in front of everyone you want to do business with and in front of everyone who can benefit from doing business with you. This is customer attraction at its finest. Think of the best salesperson you know. What if you had 5 or 10 more just like him or her? How long would it be before sales exploded and profit went through the roof? And what if your superstar salespeople never ask for a commission? What if they work 24 hours a day, absolutely free? How would that affect your bottom line? Technology gives you the chance to make this real. With technology, you can connect with more prospects in a day than a team of salespeople can reach in a week. With technology, your message can be viewed dozens or hundreds of times a day without tying up a second of your time. The Profit Throttle system uses proven offline and online marketing tactics to attract prospects to your presentation. And when the message is right, your prospects respond. You replace manpower with brain power and technology. You work smarter, not harder. This is how David beat Goliath. Brains and technology win every time. With the Profit Throttle marketing system, you reach more people in a day than a team of salespeople can in a week. Your name gets out, your story gets told, and your business grows. You deliver a riveting message your prospects appreciate. You stand out from the crowd. You get noticed. You get attention. Your message is heard. And people contact you excited about doing business and ready to start now. You control your message. Your best foot is always forward. Nothing is left out. Every prospect gets a master presentation entirely at their convenience and with no inconvenience to you. You reach more people and have more free time. People contact you ready to do business. No more begging for appointments. No more hoping people will buy. No more wondering where the next sale will come from, and no more worrying because you're not quite sure. Questions are answered and objections are handled before your prospect ever contacts you. Your sales team is more effective because people want to do business with you before you ever speak with them. You have a complete marketing system you control. You can attract all the business you want anytime you choose. You can generate sales and cash flow virtually at will. You'll enjoy your business more than you have in a long time. You never throw money at advertising and hope for the best. You get a great ROI on every dollar you invest to attract customers and build your business. You have greater control over your income. You can give yourself a raise any time. You enjoy a sense of freedom most business owners can only imagine. Your Profit Throttle web portal is an instant profit center. No SEO, no AdWords, and no social media required. You know where every customer or client comes from. No more guessing about what works and what doesn't. Your business grows to the size you want. You can outsell much larger companies because your message is strong and because you work smarter. You can open new markets, launch new products, keep a professional practice booked solid, sell more goods or service. Every customer or client can fit the profile of your best customer or client. The excitement is rekindled. Doing business is fun again. With a stream of people who want to do business with you, nothing is beyond your reach. This is what the Profit Throttle system can do for you. The Greek mathematician Archimedes said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world." The Profit Throttle marketing system is that lever and fulcrum. The system can move your business from where you are now to anywhere you want. The next step is simple. Right now, one of two things is the case. You want to know more about the Profit Throttle system so you can implement as many of the ideas as you can on your own, or you've made up your mind the system is right for you and want details on how to get started. Either way, there's an easy solution. Here's what I've got for you. My hourly consulting fee is $1,500. But if you're serious about building your business, I want to help. And to prove it, I will simply buy you an hour of my time to answer questions and to help you any way I can. The hour is yours. You'll get strategies you can use to sell more of your product or service. We'll look at opportunity that may bring you a huge cash windfall in a matter of weeks. We'll discuss ways you can attract more customers and do more business. This could be the most profitable hour you ever spend in your business. In 30 minutes, I found a strategy that brought the furniture retailer $200,000 in sales. In 25 minutes, I came up with the entire strategy the lighting distributor used to make a $70,000 sale in a week and $250,000 more in sales over 3 months. The owners of both companies are smart, savvy businessmen. They know their business inside out, and neither had recognized the opportunity to put hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank until I pointed it out to them. Every business has unrecognized opportunity. I know where to look. That's why I can spot six-figure windfalls in a few minutes. That's why I can spot ways to sell products or service a business owner may never recognize. This is the opportunity you have when you accept my offer and let me buy you an hour of my time. All I ask in return is a few minutes to give you a little more information and details on the Profit Throttle marketing system. That's it. You don't want to miss this opportunity. There are a lot of ways to improve your bottom line, and we can discuss them all. Attract new customers. Do more repeat business with current customers. Increase the average transaction value of each sale. Improve each of these areas just 10% and your revenue jumps 30%. Improve each by 20% and your revenue jumps over 60%. Small improvements make a big difference. I'm happy to discuss any of this with you when you accept my offer and let me buy you an hour of my time. All I ask in return is a few minutes to give you a little more information on the Profit Throttle marketing system and answer any questions you may have. To make this happen, just pick up the phone and call 888-277-9645 or email me at russell@profitmakermarketing.com. If you know the Profit Throttle system is right for you and just want details, we can meet in person. But whether in person or on the phone, your questions will be answered. I'll help you solve any marketing problem. We'll look for opportunity that could bring you a big cash windfall, and I'll give you action strategies you can use right away to attract customers and build your business, and I pay for the consulting. This should be the easiest decision you have ever made. That's about it, except for one final thought. You want to call your own shots. You want to do what you want when you want. And if you ever decide to sell your business and move on, you want the money it takes to do whatever you want and live exactly as you choose. You want more from your business. You want your business to grow. You want to take things to the next level. And you want this sooner, not later. The question is, what do you do now? You are at a crossroads. Is this real? Will the Profit Throttle system work? How long will it take? Can I afford it? Can this guy really give me an idea that puts $100,000 in the bank in just a few weeks? You're one phone call away from having your answers. You're one call away from getting ideas that may bring you a huge surge of business. Make the call. This could be the best thing you ever do for your business. Just pick up the phone and call my 24-hour message center at 888-277-9645 or email me at russell@profitmakermarketing.com. At the very least, you'll get ideas you can use right away to attract customers and make sales. And who knows, we may end up working together, and one day Forbes magazine will feature you right alongside Michael Dell and Bob Parsons. Somebody has to be there. Why not you? I look forward to hearing from you right away. Oh, and one more thing. The old saying is, if you snooze, you lose. Or like Andrew Carnegie put it, the first one gets the oyster, the second gets the shell. Call me and you'll be glad you did. You'll get ideas you can use right away. And if we decide to work together, it'll be a great ride. This I promise. But I can't promise this offer will be around for long. Everyone I work with gets a great deal of personal attention, and there are only so many hours in the day. So if you're serious, I urge you to call and lock in your hour of consulting right away. That number again is 888-277-9645. And I was serious about you downloading this video so you can watch it several times. The ideas are solid gold. In fact, my marketing strategies have helped clients purchase a lot of gold for their investment portfolios. The number again is 888-277-9645. Why not call now? The number's answered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yours in health and profit. Russell J. Martino, Profit Maker Marketing.